All right, let's dive right in. We're talking about something that's, well, absolutely critical for anyone in modern software today. Container security. Seriously, if you're building or running apps, this is stuff you just have to know. So, let's get into it.
So, right off the bat, I want you to think about this. What's really hiding inside your container images? It sounds like a simple question, right? But the answer? Well, it's usually pretty complicated. And in this world, trust me, it's what you don't see that can really come back to bite you.
Okay, so let's unpack this idea of hidden risk. Containers are amazing. They're these fantastic little packages for developers. But, and this is a big but, they can also be a bit of a Trojan horse, sneaking all sorts of vulnerabilities right past your defenses if you're not paying close attention. I mean, at the end of the day, a container is just a super convenient bundle, right? It's got your application code, all the libraries, every dependency, everything it needs to run all packed up. That's what makes them so powerful. But yeah, that convenience, it definitely comes with a catch.
And this is where it gets really serious. A single bad image. Think of it like a domino. It doesn't just knock over one little app, no way. It can cascade out and take down your entire clusters. It can expose your precious production data. And maybe worst of all, it can just completely shatter the trust your customers have in you. The stakes here, they're just incredibly high.
So what do we do about it? How do we even begin to defend against this? Well, it all starts with a big shift in our thinking. You can't just wait until an application is live, running in production to start worrying about security. That's way too late. The real work, the stuff that actually makes a difference, has to happen way earlier.
And that brings us right to our main line of defense. We need to understand the anatomy of a scan. This is basically our superpower. It's our X-ray vision that lets us peer inside those neat little packages and see what's really going on.
So what is a container security scan? It's actually pretty straightforward. It's just an automated tool that goes through and analyzes every single layer of your container image. It's like a detective with a massive list of known problems, and it's checking for every single one of them before they can cause any real damage. And this is where it gets really cool. A good scan isn't just a quick glance. Oh no, it's digging deep. It's looking at the base OS for vulnerabilities. It's checking all your installed packages against known CVEs. That's common vulnerabilities and exposures. It's even hunting for really common but really dangerous mistakes, like someone accidentally leaving an API key or a password hard-coded inside. It's basically a full forensic investigation of your image.
Okay, so we know what to look for, but just as important is when we look for it. And that brings us to this idea of a pipeline security gate.
Just think of your CI/CD pipeline like an assembly line, and this is the quality control checkpoint. It's all automated. Step 1, a developer pushes some code and a new image gets built. Step 2, that image is immediately scanned for problems. And then step 3, the big decision. If everything looks good, it moves on. But, and this is the important part, if the scan finds something critical, the whole pipeline just stops, dead in its tracks. That thread is blocked before it can even get close to production.
And this really is the golden rule of modern software security. Finding a vulnerability when a developer has literally just written the code, that's a super easy, super cheap fix. But finding that exact same bug 6 months later when it's running in production? Oof, that's an all-hands-on-deck emergency. It's stressful, it's expensive, and it's a huge disruption.
All right, so you've set up your scanner, you're feeling good. Then you run it, and whoa, you get this giant list of 100 different things. It can be totally overwhelming. So the trick isn't just scanning. It's about scanning smarter, not harder. You have to manage the results in an intelligent way.
Here's what a good policy usually looks like in practice. You don't have to freak out and fix every single tiny thing the scanner finds. That's a recipe for burnout. Instead, you create rules. Anything critical or high severity? Nope, build fails, full stop. Those have to be fixed immediately. But for medium or low issues, you can put those in a backlog, schedule a fix for later, or maybe even decide, you know what, this isn't a real risk for us, and formally accept it. This is how you stay focused on what actually matters.
Here's another really smart move. Shrink your attack surface from the very beginning. Think about it. Why would you build your house with 100 doors and windows when you only need 3? Using a big, full OS image is like that. It's packed with thousands of things your app probably doesn't even use. By switching to a minimal image like Alpine or what's called a distroless image, you're starting with a much smaller footprint. That means fewer things to go wrong, fewer potential vulnerabilities, and bonus, your builds and scans are way faster.
It's a total win-win-win.
So image scanning is absolutely your foundation. It's the bedrock of your security. But it's not the entire fortress, right? For a truly solid security strategy, we've got to look beyond just that initial scan and think about what comes next.
And please, whatever you do, avoid this one. This is like the #1 cardinal sin of container security. Never bake your secrets, your API keys, your database passwords directly into your container images or Docker files. It's exactly like taping your house key to the front door. I'm serious. Anyone who gets their hands on that image now has your keys to the kingdom. Always, always, always use a proper secrets manager for this stuff. And it's really important to get the difference between these two sides of the security coin. Image scanning is all about being proactive. It's like doing a background check on someone before you hire them. It's looking for known problems. Runtime security, on the other hand, is reactive. It's the security guard on patrol after they're hired, watching for any weird, abnormal behavior. You know, like if your web server suddenly tries to read the password file. That's a huge red flag. You can't just have one. You absolutely need both to be truly protected.
Okay, let's put it all together. Let's build a clear, actionable security master plan from everything we've talked about.
First up, let's talk about the common mistakes to avoid. These are the traps that so many people fall into. Things like, setting up a scanner, but then nobody ever looks at the results. Or maybe scanning only once a month instead of on every single build. Or running a container as the all-powerful root user. Just avoiding these basic mistakes will put you way ahead of the game.
And on the flip side, here's your checklist for success. This is what you should be doing. Scan every image automatically in your CI/CD pipeline. Keep your base images fresh and updated. Be strict about your security gate. Fail those builds on critical issues. And always, always combine your image scanning with runtime protection. This is what a really strong, mature security setup looks like.
When you boil it all down, it really comes to this simple idea. If you can master container security scanning, you're not just mastering a tool, you're mastering how to build secure DevOps pipelines, period. It's that fundamental to shipping great software safely and quickly.
So I'm going to leave you with this one last thought. Right now, as you're listening to this, your pipeline is probably running. Code is being built, images are being pushed. Ask yourself honestly, are you absolutely sure you know what's inside?